If you're over 70 and wondering whether there's anything that actually works to keep you young, let me start by stating the obvious. You're not young anymore. In fact, let's be honest here. If you're past 50, you're not young either. Time has already done what time always does. So the question isn't really, can I stay young? It's more like, can I stay useful? Can I stay active? Can I stay mentally sharp? Can I stay mobile, clear-headed, and independent? Now, that's a question worth asking. And in this video, we're going to unpack it in a very honest, very grounded way. No fluff, no miracle cures, no magical fruit from the Andes that reverses aging. Just tried and true, realistic advice that works, if you work it. Because here's the truth, you can't stop aging, but you can fight for your vitality. And after 70, that fight looks a little different than it did in your 40s or 50s. So let's talk about what works, what doesn't, and how to be smarter, not just older, as the years go by. If this video spoke to you in any way, let me know by typing 1 in the comments. If it didn't quite land, type 0. Your feedback helps me improve and serve you better. Chapter 1: The False Promises of Staying Young. We live in a world that worships youth. Everything from TV to TikTok wants to sell you the fantasy that you can somehow turn back the clock, that there's a pill, a serum, or a 7-minute workout that'll make you 35 again. Spoiler alert, that's a lie. No amount of kale, Botox, or green tea will give you the knees you had in college. That ship has sailed. But here's the good news, vitality and vanity are not the same thing. You don't need to look 30 to live fully at 70, 80, or even 90. What we're after here is function, not illusions. You want energy, strength, clarity, mobility, independence, and maybe even a little swagger. That's not found in the mirror. It's found in your habits. So let's stop chasing youth and start building strength. Let's focus on what works. Chapter 2: The Pillars of Post-70 Vitality. If you want to maintain a good quality of life after 70, you have to start with the basics. And yes, they're basic, but that doesn't make them any less powerful. Let's break them down one by one. 1. Eat smart, not just healthy. You've heard it before, eat a balanced diet. But what does that mean in your 70s? More protein. You're losing muscle mass faster now. To slow that loss, you need more protein, not less. Think eggs, fish, lean meats, legumes. Less sugar. Sugar makes inflammation worse, which can stiffen your joints, cloud your brain, and drain your energy. Hydration. Dehydration creeps up on you quicker as you age. Water helps everything: digestion, skin, cognition, and even mood. Smaller portions. Your metabolism isn't what it used to be. Big meals can make you sluggish. Eat enough, but don't overload your system. This isn't about trendy diets. It's about giving your body what it needs to keep moving and to keep repairing itself. 2. Don't smoke, don't vape, period. This should be obvious by now, but it's worth repeating. Smoking, and yes, vaping too, is a guaranteed way to speed up aging. It affects your lungs, heart, brain, skin, circulation, and immune system. If you're still doing it, stop. You're not too old to quit. You're just choosing not to. Every day you don't smoke adds value to your remaining years. Every single day. 3. Limit alcohol. It hits harder. Now your liver doesn't process alcohol the way it used to. 1 drink can now do the damage of 2 or 3. Alcohol increases fall risk, impairs memory, disturbs your sleep, and can interact with medications. Enjoy the occasional drink if your doctor says it's okay, but know your limits, and they're lower than they used to be. 4. Move every day, gently but consistently. Movement is the magic pill, but only if it's the right kind of movement. We're not talking CrossFit. We're talking walking, the simplest, safest, most underrated exercise. It's cardio, joint lubricating, and mentally calming all in one. Stretching keeps you limber, reduces pain, improves posture. Do it every morning and night. Resistance bands, light weights, helps maintain muscle and bone strength. Doesn't require a gym. Chair exercises. If balance is an issue, don't stand. Just sit and move. It still counts. The key is to keep moving. As my dad used to say, if you stop moving, you stop living. He was nearly 92 when he passed and stayed active right up to the end. That wasn't luck. That was deliberate effort. 5. Manage stress. Like it's a full-time job. Stress isn't just mental. Chronic stress raises cortisol, inflames your body, and weakens your immune system. That means it ages you fast. Learn how to let go of things that don't matter. Say no more often. Find calming routines. Get rid of toxic people. Go to therapy if you need it. Take that midday nap. Meditate. Sit in the sun. Psychological health directly fuels physical health. They're not separate. They never were. Chapter 3. Be realistic. Know where you are now. One of the most important things you can do in your 70s is be honest about your body. You're not in your 20s anymore, so stop acting like you are. You don't bounce back from injuries as fast. Your bones aren't as dense. Your balance isn't as sharp. This isn't defeatism, it's strategy. Avoid activities that put you at high risk for falls or serious injuries. That means downhill skiing, ice skating, and skateboarding, rough sports with sudden stops or collisions. If you still do these things, do so fully aware of the risk. Nobody's stopping you. But understand that a fall at 75 doesn't just mean a bruised hip. It could mean a broken one, followed by surgery, rehab, and possible permanent decline. Choose wisely. You're not proving anything to anyone. Chapter 4. Avoiding the slippery slope. Here's something painful to talk about, but necessary. It breaks my heart to see folks who are otherwise healthy become sedentary by choice. Not illness, not injury, just lifestyle drift. You've seen it before. Someone hits their mid-70s, gains 30 pounds, stops moving, and within a year, they can't walk more than a couple hundred yards without needing to sit down. And it didn't have to be that way. That's the slippery slope. First, it's, I'll skip my walk today. Then it's, let's just use the walker in the house. Then it's, I need help getting up the stairs. And then you're stuck. Don't let that happen to you. Fight to keep your mobility, your independence, your range. Even if you can only walk to the corner and back, do it every day. It matters. Chapter 5. What really keeps you young? So let's get back to the question, does anything really work to stay young after 70? If we're talking about function, then yes, here's what actually works. Moving every day, in some way. Eating for strength and clarity, not for comfort. Sleeping well and protecting your routine. Avoiding things that break the body down. Smoking, alcohol, stress, isolation. Staying curious, learning, reading, laughing. Staying connected to other people. Accepting that aging is happening, but deciding to meet it with intention. You might not look young, but you can feel young. You can think clearly, move freely, speak with wisdom, and live with dignity. That's what matters. My uncle was almost 92 when he died. He didn't chase youth, he chased movement, and he caught it. He lived every day on his feet, with purpose until the very end. And if you're watching this and you're 70, 75, 80, or beyond, you still have time. Time to move, to engage, to grow. Not backwards, but forward. Forget staying young. Stay alive, stay present, stay in motion, and don't let the calendar make you invisible.